Hey students, we're going to do a quick little lesson on comparing fractions. So today we're going to be comparing fractions that have a different numerator and the same denominator. So what do I mean by that? Well, let's talk about 1/4 and 2/4. Let's go ahead and try this. So I've got 1/4, I've got 2/4, okay? Now let's look at the numerator. The numerator is the top number. The top number, the numerator, is the portion size. So if I had a pizza and I had 4 pieces total, but I give 1 to my friend, 1 is the portion, 4 is the whole. Okay? If I have a pizza and there's 4 total pieces and I cut it in 2, 2 is the portion. But what if I want to see which one is bigger? Okay, I can do this many different ways. Let's start with the easiest way. So anytime you have a fraction and you're comparing the numerators, as long as the top numbers are the same, or excuse me, as long as the top numbers are different and the bottom is the same, you're going to go with the larger number. So for here, 2/4 is greater. Okay, we can also do another way. We can do cross multiplication. So let's do 1/4 and 2/4. Now let's cross multiply. We always start here on the left. So we're going to start with our 1/4. We're going to multiply 1 times 4. So I'm going to write that down here too, so I remember. 1 times 4 equals 4. Let's come over to my right side now. I have 2 times 4. So 2 times 4 equals 8. Okay? Well, let's look at the number that's bigger. Is 4 bigger or 8 bigger? 8. So I know 2/4 is bigger than 1/8. Let's do this by drawing a picture. Okay? So I'm going to draw. Let's pretend we have a candy bar. Okay, I'm going to break my candy bar into 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now I have 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this would be 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4. So let's go ahead on this one and shade in 1. Let's use a different color. Do my best to shade in. Now let's draw 2/4. So I'm going to make my candy bar. Okay, let's break it into 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, and this would be 4. So this would be 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4. Let's go ahead and shade in. Let's use green. Now I'm going to shade in 2 pieces. 1, 2. Okay, so out of this candy bar and this candy bar, which one has more pieces shaded? You're right, it's this one. So this fraction is greater. When you're looking at a picture like this, you are looking at how many more pieces you need to get to the whole. Okay, so up here, I have 1/4. This is 2/4, 3/4, 4/4, which is my whole, right? Let's write these in here. I like to write 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, and 4/4. Okay, so let's count how many more pieces we need to get to this whole. Okay, I need 1, 2, 3. So I need 3 more pieces just to get this whole candy bar. Let's come down here. We've already shaded in 2. Let's go ahead and count. This is 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4. Okay? So let's count how many more pieces we need to get to this whole. Okay? 1, 2. Okay, so I only need 2 more pieces to get to my whole. Okay, so which number is less? 2, right? So this fraction is bigger. Let's do another example. Okay, so let's go ahead and do another fraction with the same denominator but the different numerator. Okay, let's see if I can write up here. So let's do 1/3, and then let's do 2/3. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and figure out, the first step I look at is, okay, which one of these numbers is bigger? Okay, so I know this 2 is bigger, right? So I know 2/3 is bigger. Okay, but what if I need a picture. Let's draw a quick picture. Draw our candy bar. Let's draw 2 candy bars. So remember, the bottom number, the denominator, is the whole thing. Okay, so let's break these into thirds. 1, 2, and 3. So I'm going to write 1/3, 2/3, 3/3, which is the same as 1, right? Let's break this one up too. 1, 2, and this is 3. Let's mark this in red. So I've got 1/3, 2/3, 3/3, which is the same as a whole. Okay, let's use blue. Let's shade in some pieces. So this first one is, we're going to do 1/3. So let's shade in 1 piece. Right? So this is my candy bar, and I'm going to give you 1 piece. Let's do this bottom number, 2/3. Okay, so I'm going to give you 2 pieces instead. Okay, you can look at it this way. Which candy bar would you rather have? You'd rather have this 2 pieces or 1 piece? Me too, I'd rather have the 2 pieces. So this one's bigger. You can also look to see, well, how many more jumps do I need to get to my hole? For this one, I need 1 more, 2 more. I would need 2 more jumps. This one, I only need 1. So you've basically eaten, on this candy bar, 2 pieces. On this one, you've only eaten 1. Let's do just one more quick example. Okay. Let's do 1/5 and 4/5. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is, because I know my denominator's the same, so if I were to have a candy bar, that means that candy bar is cut into 5 pieces. Let's look at the top. Okay, so the top is just the portion size I'm sharing. So which number is bigger? The 4, right? So we know 4/5 is bigger. Okay, let's just draw a picture. Let's see if I can draw a candy bar. Oops. So let's break it into 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's draw one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go ahead and shade in some portion sizes. So this is my candy bar, and I'm going to give 1 piece to Jose. And this is my other candy bar, but I'm going to give 4 pieces to Irma. Okay. So who's getting more pieces? Irma or Jose? Irma, so Irma's portion is bigger. And remember, we can look at it and say, how many more jumps do I need to get to my hole? I only need 1 more. But here I need 1, 2, 3, 4. So Jose would need 4 more pieces to have a hole, but Irma only needs 1. And remember, you should use this as a strategy, okay, as writing the numbers. So we know this is fifths, so this is 1/5, 2/5, 3/5. It's really hard to write. 4/5 and 5/5. Okay. So I know this piece is bigger. I hope that helped.